Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers, welcome back to Ravenport. The soybeans are ready, but they're not quite ready for sale. Price is kind of sucky right now, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to harvest these soybeans in field 6 and over at the rail yard and maybe put them in the silo. Also, our new field of sunflowers, they need another stage of fertilization on them, so we'll be doing that as well. But I think what I'm going to do is harvest field 6 first, because when I try to fertilize this field here, I don't want to accidentally get my tractor and fertilizer spreader in my crops. So let's head on over to our harvester. We'll get to harvesting field number 6. And like I said, right now the pricing of the soybeans I think is not good at all. Usually we can sell them for like, well, this price is starting to go up. So maybe we'll have to see what this tops out at. If it gets up to like 1,600, then that's fine. I've seen it high as 1,800. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. But if worst comes to worst, we can always put it into our silo down by the chicken farm. Because I would like to pay off some of the loan again today. But first, you need to harvest it, right? So as you can probably tell in between episodes, the field behind us, our new field, the weeds are out of it. You can see the lime has been spread on it. The cornfield has been chaffed, put in the bunker, and I did spend the 40 minutes compacting it. And that is covered up and fermenting into silage right now. And boy, is that a big help selling the silage at the barn. A big help. Instead of getting to $200,000 per million liters, we're going to get, well, I think last time we got $380,000 just by going to the barn. So definitely worth it. It helped us buy the field behind us. And of course, in a few days, the horses will sell. In another day, that silage will be ready. Actually, it could even be around midnight. The silage is ready. So lots of money coming in. And with that money coming in, I'm hoping to buy a cotton harvester so we can get involved in doing some of that. Our sheep have also reproduced. They're up to 19 per each color that we have. The cows are getting close to reproducing one of each. We have 4 different colors of cows in there. So we should get 4 cows within the next 10 hours or so. But yep, for starters, today anyways, we're going to be harvesting these soybeans, and then we're going to fertilize the sunflowers. We'll get the John Deere. Yep, does not need to be plowed, limed, nothing like that. So the John Deere can get right to work on sowing this field with something. I was actually thinking about maybe even doing cotton in this field. That's how confident I am about getting a cotton harvester sometime soon. But I'll have to think about it, because I think the cotton harvester is a little bit more. I think it's pretty close to $450,000 for a cotton harvester. And then of course I need a trailer to haul the cotton bales. So you need something like $500,000. I don't think just selling the silage is going to do it. So I may have to wait until the horses, and that's another 4 days. And if I planted cotton right now, it'll be ready in 2 days. Looks like a good yield from this field this time. As long as it's over 30,000, which we are. I think we got almost 35,000 last time we did soybeans on this field though, so. But when I mean a good yield, I mean we're going to get a decent amount of money. So somewhere, just over 34,000. Which means we'll get just about 50 grand from this field if the price is over 1,500. One thing I wish they would do, they give us a repair icon for the vehicle you're in. I wish it would give us also a repair icon for the implements that you have hooked up to the vehicle. I was questioning because going uphill, we were only harvesting at 5 miles an hour. So I thought, oh wow, the header must be in need of repair. But going downhill is doing 13. So it shouldn't be the header. It could be the header is still clipping the ground a bit. Why are you not? Okay, here we go again where I can't empty into the trailer. Alrighty. Houston. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, no one move. I have no idea what's going on with that trailer once in a while. I don't know if it's the trailer or the combine. Both of these are modded. The trailer and the combine are both modded, so maybe... I don't know. Sometimes it has no problem. It just goes right in and shoots it right on out. So what I want to do just for a quick look-sees. So you can see the things that need repair are in dire need. I'm looking for that. No, that's not it. The Culti plow needs repair. It looks like the header should be fine. Now if I can find the header. Right here. New Holland 45 footer is 69%. So the header is actually in decent condition. But that's beside the point now. So the field's done. I do know I need to unfold the header and put it down because I cannot bring it to the rail yard field. We tried that once and didn't quite work. I'll even fold that up as well. Well, we'll get over there in a while. Oops, I missed a... There it is. I always like when I hook up the header to the combine. It lifts the front of the combine up. So I think what we'll do is we'll get the John Deere started seeding this field. It's not going to be cotton though because, yeah, we're not quite ready for. I think the sun's messing around with my track IR today. It's actually sunny today, and the sun shining through the windows is messing with my track IR. Unfold that. No, we don't want corn. Actually, let me go to the menu here. I thought about planting some oats or something like that. But mostly I think I'm leaning towards canola. That's just stuff that we don't have. Definitely not sugar beets or potatoes or sugar cane. Yeah, I think I'll go with canola for now because the reason is if I plant oats and the price sucks, I don't have enough storage for them right now, which is why I'm thinking the next time we sell the silage, which would be, somewhere around midnight if the price is good at the barn, it'll be time to put down one of the big silos that hold 1 million liters so we can start storing some of our crops when the price isn't good. We do have the silo at the chicken farm, but it only holds 100,000 liters. Yeah, that's canola. Still once in a while I'm trying to get used to the symbols. That is canola, right? Yeah. So, yeah, that silo can only hold 100,000 of each. And I do have a modded silo that will hold 1 million liters of each. But it does cost 180,000, I think. I got that on a worker, so he's fine. Silos. Yeah, so if you come down here, these guys right here, it will hold 1 million liters. And of course, we can always add extensions later on if we need to, but I don't think so. Because it's going to be getting to the point sometime soon is we're at the stage of, well, we're just not going to sell crops because we need the money. Do we really need the money at this point? Not a dire need of money. So we can kind of store it and wait for a good price or a high demand, if you will. I did check this field to make sure, yeah, it doesn't need nothing at the moment. So here's field 7. That's all refertilized, replanted, all that good stuff. We got the same amount of liters as we normally do. The 1,063,000, 64,000 right in there. And of course, like I said, the other thing we need to do today after we fertilize field 13 and reseed 6, you can see our rail yard field is ready to go with soybeans as well. So yeah, when we sell the silage, it could be later this episode, I'm not sure, or the beginning of next episode, depending on the price at the barn. Yeah, we'll get pretty close to like the 400 grand, so I want to buy, I think we'll buy the silo next and place that down. And I was kind of looking at getting involved into the pigs, but wow, the large pig pasture costs like $250,000. But I would like to get all the animals on the map just so we can have them and see what they're all about. Yes, we've done pigs before in 17, but you know, haven't done them in 19. All right, fella or ma'am, whoever's taking charge here, you go ahead and seed that field. And now I got to find my case tractor. There we go. Too many vehicles around here. Now I don't need, watch out for the header. There you go. We don't need narrow tires on it because it's in the first growth stage. So we're not going to get crop destruction. The plants are still flexible at this stage in their lifespan, so we don't destroy them. At least I don't think so. No, we're not. Okay. So now it's just a matter of fertilizing our sunflowers. I had to think about what I had planted here. It is kind of a shame if you didn't see the episode where I took the contract of seeding this field before we bought it. I seeded it with our seed drill, obviously, and I did it with fertilizer. And I thought, well, I'm buying the field, so I want to fertilize it as well. So at the end of the job, I looked at them like, yep, fully fertilized, looks good. When you complete the contract, you got rid of the fertilizer, which is kind of weird. So yeah, don't fertilize fields that don't require it as a job. So like I was seeding a field, don't bother fertilizing it because it's not going to count. So this is kind of like the third cycle of fertilizer I'm putting down in this field. And I just realized it is going to be hard to see where I've been. Must be the angle of the sun once again. But luckily we got the map page that can help us out. But it is going to be nice having another extra field. That means every 2 days we get, I would assume we're going to get probably like $50,000 to $75,000 off this field depending on the market prices. And of course the big thing that's going to help out the farm now is, now that I learned I can go to the barn and sell silage, it does not need to be wrapped when you bring it to the barn. Wow, I cannot see where I've been, so I'm just guesstimating here. It all looks the same. I can kind of see it sometimes like before, but anywho, yeah, in about 4 days we'll be selling the horses as well. So there's another 800 grand in our bank account. Like I said, probably when we sell the horses, when we'll buy the cotton stuff. Because, you know, 800 grand, we can definitely spend $500,000 on a harvester and a trailer for them as well, or the bales. And I do need another shed somewhere. because we are getting a lot of equipment. I don't think I'm doing this correctly. I think I may have missed a section here. Yeah, you can see I was starting to go off track there. It's not too bad. It's not a great area that I missed, but when I get done, I can always go back and finish off the pieces that I missed. But I want to make a few trips back and forth to the BGA, where I'm starting to run this a little bit low on digestate. But maybe sometime soon, Giants will have an update or a hot fix. They've been back working for about a week, so it may take another week for like a hot fix or something like that, another update. Yeah, we'll see, we're getting down. I don't have many more loads left to go here for free fertilizer. So I'm going to work on that field for a little bit. Not going to take me too long, but I'll bring you back when we're just about done. So here is field 12 fully fertilized. And while we're here, and we got some left in the tank, we'll journey this a little bit over here and start spraying this field. But we are starting to run out of digestate kind of quick. Yeah, we're below 100,000 liters at the BGA. I'm not sure if I even got enough to finish this field here. But it's free fertilizer. We'll do what we can. And what we can't do, we'll probably have to wait one growth stage before we do artificial fertilizer. Because it sees as the same fertilizer, that's why it doesn't count. But we can try it maybe. But like I said, I don't think I have enough at the BGA to finish this field here. But we shall see how far we get. And then we'll head over to the rail yard and yeah, we'll harvest that field. We'll check on that price of the soybean, the one that was rising up. It was almost at 1,400, I think it was. Or was it 1,500? I forgot now. I forgot now what it was at. But I would like to see the price around 16. But still, 15 and above is not bad. 15 is not bad. I have seen it as high as 18. And I want to say I've seen it up to 20. Not 20. Not 20. 2,000. I'm not going to make that corner, am I? Of course not. There, now I can probably turn all the way around like I need to. Alright, up the hill. Start fertilizing going up, which we know I'm not going to make it all the way up. And I'm watching the edge of my sprayer and not where I was driving. Miss a little spot. So back to the BGA, top this off, and see if I can get this field done. Down to our last strip, and we're also down to only about 10,000 liters left at the BGA for digestate. I mean, if worse came to worse, we could always go to the cows and get their liquid slurry. They may have about 30,000 liters in there, a full tank. But I think we'll use up what's left at the BGA, because I don't think I'm going to make it up to the top. I might be just a little bit short, which will be frustrating because, you know, having to come back to the field just to get the last 100 yards, which I think I've done this before. I'm having a flashback. But this field will be ready to go for weeding in about another 6 hours or so. We know how this field goes. My fields love weeds for some reason. Yep, not going to quite make it to the end, but that's fine. We have enough back at the BGA plant to finish up that. And then we'll head off to the rail yard and harvest that field. And then we'll set the John Deere away on that. And yeah, we'll have to use artificial fertilizer in that field, which is fine. It doesn't cost that much with artificial fertilizer, but, you know, We've been saving ourselves some cash on that by doing the digestate. Probably not enough yet to pay for this machine that we bought. This sprayer was $150,000, something like that. Or was it $180,000? I can't remember now. I can't remember. Yeah, we have 13,000 liters left. But more than likely, we won't be doing selling any silage at the BGA until that is fixed. For sure, because I mean, selling at the barn for $380 rather than getting $200 at the BGA is definitely a big difference when you got 1 million liters of it. Just keep checking this cornfield. That's about, I expect the cornfield and this field over here to get weeds. The sunflower field that we just bought, we just weeded that, so it shouldn't get weeds. Hopefully, again. I don't think I've had a field get weeds twice in one cycle. But knowing my luck, I could. Alright, spray the rest of this, which won't take long. Then we'll hop in our harvester, head over to the rail yard, and we'll start harvesting some more soybeans. But I am starting to get curious. Even though I'm running at 1 time speed, I just want to see what that price of the soybeans is up to at this point. So, field 12, yeah, I got little strips here and there. These lime strips, these lime strips. Those are lime strips. Yeah, you can see that there. So, we're doing pretty good on all of our fields. Oh yeah, I was in here. So soybeans, what's the price up to now? Up to $15.32 and still rising. But like I said, when we sell the soybeans, that is going directly into paying off some of our loan again. Basically, my plan is when I sell crops, that is going to pay off our loan. Right now, when we sell silage and sell the horses, that's going into buying some more stuff. And maybe a little bit of paying off the loan as well. But I mean, we kind of need a bigger silo over here. I don't know why I'm parking this over here. There's nothing here to take out of it, but that's where it's being parked. And like I said, maybe getting into some pigs wouldn't be bad either. There we go. So I want to bring all the stuff over to the rail yard farm. We don't have a farm over there. Rail yard. Look at the manure that the cows have already. The rail yard field. Bring the fence over and then come back, get the man truck, bring that over, and we'll start harvesting that field. And we'll see how many soybeans we got in the trailer when we're done. Been harvesting for a little bit over here at the rail yard, and we're getting pretty close to 40,000 liters off this field already. I'm hoping to get somewhere around 50. I think we did this before, and it was pretty close to 50 for soybeans. I don't know if we will, but it's going to be rather close. But if we get 50,000 liters, that's like 75 grand, depending on that price. The price was still going up, so I'm just going on 1,500 per. But hopefully it gets up to 1,600. Heck, if I want to be honest, I hope it was 1 million per, because then we'd be rich. But then it'd be too easy. Yeah, but we'll get this harvested, and then I need to check the status of this field. This field may need some lime. This might be the 3rd harvest since we bought these fields and merged them into one. But we have the new spreader that holds almost 19,000 liters of lime. And I might be able to do it all in one trailer, because that one work speed is a lot faster, which means it uses less lime, and plus it holds a lot more. So it's going to save me a lot of trips. Actually, I'll look at it now so I can start thinking, while we're in here. So 1542. Actually, the price at the port grain elevator is starting to go up as well. Yep, this field does need lime, so I want to lime it before we seed it. which is not too big of an issue. But at least it'll give me something to do while I'm waiting for those prices to stop climbing, so we can see what the peak is for them. I haven't brought the truck over here with the trailer yet either. I was going to bring it over, so why bring over and park it, then have to move it again to unload the harvester, because, well, I don't know if I have to unload the harvester. I should be able to do the whole field. Yeah, I should be able to do the whole field. This whole 60,000 liters. But yep, we are slowing down just a bit because part of it is we're going uphill. Part of it is the field. Going back the other way, we were doing like 13. So yeah, same problem with field 6. When we're going uphill, it seemed like we're slowing down a bit. I don't know if the header is still grabbing the ground a little bit now and then. I may have to go in the XML file and change the height of the header. I did see somewhere someone posted when it was a problem before patch 1.2, the 45-foot header was grabbing a lot, and someone figured out it was a height that the Giants put into it. And this being a mod, it may be the same as the original, so I may have to go in there and just check it out. But we're up to 47,000 liters, which is good news for us. So just a little bit here left to go. We did hit 50,000 liters. Wow, 6 miles an hour harvesting seems awfully slow, which is kind of scary because if you use the base game harvester and header, I think harvesting is at, is it 6 or 7? I forgot. Just seems too slow for my liking nowadays. But anywho, well, what we got in the trailer and what we got here, we got like something like 86,000 liters of soybean to sell. Break anytime. There you go. Turn that off. Actually, I think I'm in the same spot where I had trouble loading grain before. There's the case tractor. I'll drop that off. I gotta grab the lime spreader, and I probably need to fill that up. Be a wise thing to do. Which way is that facing? All right. So let's head on over. I should repaint this spreader, but that's fine. Fine for now. Maybe make it like a cream colored or something. You know me, I'm going to pick a weird color and go with it. I do need to open that up to fill up. And it's going to cost us probably a couple grand for as much lime as we're grabbing. No, it's pretty close. $2,026. So I'm going to bring this over. I'm going to bring the man truck over. So give me just a minute. Here we are rolling up on the combine harvester. Let's see if she wants to unload here. I think I had problems before with the unloading. Not today. Although we did have problems over there. So I think 85,000 liters is what we're going to end up with. As she unloads more and more and more, the more the better. But we pretty much know the total anyways. But it's good to actually see it in the trailer. Yeah, so 84,934. And right now we're going to leave that right here until We see what these prices do. The pork grain elevator is actually catching up. I think we'll surpass the central grain elevator. So I'll have to see. But now, right into the case. Good, didn't have to hit tab too much. So now the task begins of spreading some lime on this field. Just like that, we are done spreading lime on the field with this beautiful spreader. Didn't have to go back and refill. How about that? That's the best part about the whole thing, isn't it? The extra speed and holding 19,000 liters of lime. A farmer couldn't ask for more. Let's head on down to the John Deere. I'll seed up that beautiful side there so he doesn't have problems, and we'll set him off on a worker. He's going to plant canola just like we did in field number 6. And while the worker's going there, I'm just going to have a good walk around the farm. Just check up on some things. I'll check up on the sheep. I'll check up on the sheep, make sure the wool is not crowded, although I took care of it just before I started the episode. So I'm sure they're fine. Check up on the chickens and their eggs. And we'll just wait for the price of the soybeans to go up so we can sell them off and pay off some more of our wonderful loan that I accumulated through the first 50 episodes. Well, we are done with the rail yard field. It is seeded and fertilized, topping off our seed drill, because in a little while we'll be selling our soybeans. And it looks like to be the the pork grain elevator. That price is up to in the 1600s right now, but the price is still going up. Where are we here? Oh, it's up to 1704 and slowly climbing. So I'm going to hop into the man truck, slowly drive down there. We'll wait for that price to peak. We'll sell our soy, and then we'll pay off our loan and call it an episode. Well, 8 o'clock at night, and the price has finally stopped, and it peaked at $1,832 per 1,000 liters. Oh yes, my friends. Oh yes, that is a really good price. I like it a lot, especially when you have 85,000 liters to sell. We are going to be able to pay off a decent amount of our loan. I was going to say lots of our loan. Maybe we'll take a screenshot of this. Selling soy. $155. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's turn some lights on this guy. That way people can see us coming. Let's just dive right in. Go to our money page. And by buying more land, I could probably borrow more money than what we, what do we borrow? Like 2.8 million, something like that. But like I said, we're not here to borrow any more money. We're here to pay off money as much as we can, right there. So now we're down to 2.345 million. and hopefully to pay off some more in the near future. But that will do it for today, guys. We'll begin next episode probably selling our silage. Probably at the barn as well. The oats down by the chicken farm should be ready. So we'll dive into that as well. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. And I'll see you next time in Ravenport. But until then, have a good one.